Sorry, I'll try harder.
What's up, y'all, and welcome to Quit Talking Podcast, where we talk too much. I know that's right, y'all. We back with another episode, and today it's going to be real spicy because we're talking about social media and its impact on humanity. And I know it got a lot of y'all going crazy, looking crazy, acting crazy, so we're going to have to get into that a little bit of talk. But before we do, I want to introduce my little sister, Karis.
Hi, y'all.
Yes, say hi to my sister, y'all. She definitely going to get it in with this conversation because she got a whole lot of chit-chat to put into it, too. So, let's get right into it. We're going to start with this. Do you believe that social media has an impact on people? And if so, what do you think it entails?
I feel like social media definitely has an impact on people, a good and a bad influence. I feel like more so good because, I feel like it's the mix. I feel like at first it was good, like when social media first came out, like Instagram, Facebook, because people starting to use it for their platforms, for their businesses. So that part, it started going left when people, all the comments and stuff really was fucking it up.
Yeah, because everybody got an opinion. Everybody got something to say. Everybody got their 2 cents, but no motherfucking dollars. Like, come on now.
Then they put in everything on the internet, so it's just a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yes, everybody's airing their whole life out, and then it's like you got the comment section where people are free to just judge and say what they want to say about you, and then you got to deal with it because most of the time it's coming from strangers, so you don't even fucking know. And they got so much to say about you, so I definitely agree. To add to that, I agree. I think that it's both good and bad. I feel like depending on like what your age group is or your target range when it comes to like your following, I feel like that'll kind of like differentiate depending on like who it is. If you got a young audience or a young following, they probably gonna be more judgmental and more interactive, I would say. Whereas if you older, less people try and like comment and like put their 2 cents in or make comment. More so they're just to watch and be nosy and see what people got going on, So yeah, I definitely agree with that. So would you be able to choose and say if you feel like one is more positive and one is more negative, or you feel like it's a balance?
I say it's a for sure balance because I say it's a balance.
Yeah, I agree. It depends on the day. Some days for me, it's like, you know what, I need to delete this shit because I can't do it no more.
Oh, for me, I ignore my Explore page. All my Explore page is just a whole bunch of pretty shit. It's not a whole bunch of shade room and this talking about, no, it's none of that. But I feel like when I log into social media, it's more so positive because people are showcasing their businesses.
Okay.
It's more negative when you start like looking into like the comments and then,
So do you follow shade room or any type of gossip tea or anything like that? No. Girl, I follow all of the stuff. I be all in the business. I ain't gonna lie. I don't comment and stuff like that, but I'm one of those where I'm gonna spectate. I'm gonna go watch because I want to know who life falling apart, who doing good, who done lost their tooth on a crab leg, why JT would slap somebody today. Like I be all in the mix, but I mean, you're right. Like when you have all that stuff, like it causes you to sink into your Instagram or your social media or whatever it is. So now you lost in the sauce in everybody else's business when you got your own business you need to tend to. So maybe I need to clear mine up a little bit and like get rid of some of that stuff.
Yeah.
At least for a week or two just to get used to it out. Now we gonna see. Okay, so how do you feel like social media personally affects you?
I feel like it's more so a negative influence on myself.
Really?
Because I'm too caught up in like what I look like all the time. And I feel like I'm not having fun because I don't look a certain way or I don't have this, I don't have that. But I'm starting to I'm trying to tap like out of that and just stay in the present moment, focus on what's really important. But yeah,
I definitely agree with that. Like I feel like the same with me. Like I would say one example of how it personally affects me is just how I dress. Like if I wear something on Instagram or on TikTok or something like that, like I probably ain't gonna wear it again. Or if I do, I'm gonna be like, if I want to wear this again, I'm not gonna take hella pictures. I'm not gonna post it on my main page because everybody just seen me in it already, right? But it's like, why does that matter? You know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't even care about that, but I do because that's what social media has instilled in us. You know what I'm saying? And it's become so regular where it's like whenever I'm going out, I already know, okay, I gotta go get a new outfit. So this weekend gonna already cost me before I even go out because I have to go spend money on this. Now I'm putting money towards outfits every weekend when I could be saving up and putting that towards something else, you know? And I know it consciously, and I still consciously go out and go buy the outfits and do the stuff again. You know what I'm saying? So I also need to work on that. I feel like another way it affects me is just like looking at everybody's life. They only put the good shit on social media. They put when they got a win or when they got some motion or when they got stuff going on. They're not posting like, oh, I failed my test in school today. Oh, my car just got a flat this morning. I was having hella road rage. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you're seeing all the highlights of people's lives and you feel like, dang, people got good lives. They living good. Why am I the only one going through stuff?
Then you start comparing yourself to people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And most of the time, them people be the ones who don't be having shit going for themselves, really. Like, they just be faking it to make it. And we're going to get more into all the fake folks, because a lot of y'all is the fake folks. I ain't going to lie. Got me over here tripping on myself, talking about I can't repeat my outfit, because you out here renting shit and borrowing your friends' clothes. Anyway. Hella shit. No, for real. Like, come on now. Stop playing with me. So, yeah, I definitely agree with that. And I feel like a lot of people like put on this facade to make it seem like, you know, life is so great, because if they don't, then those comments come back into play where people always got something to say. Now it's like, you're a bum or you're a loser or you this or you that. And people don't want to like hear that. They don't want the criticism, whether it's true or not. You know what I'm saying?
I also feel like I'm not able to be myself for real because I'm like worried about what somebody else gonna say.
Yeah.
So I'm not even showing my real personality. Like, I don't feel like Ari and Jada and all of them is a negative influence to social media, but other people might. And I feel like if I had the type of stuff that they had, like the money, the resources and stuff, I would be like them. Yeah. But I feel like I wouldn't even be able to be myself because somebody gonna say, oh, why is she doing it? Why is she always twerking? Because bitch, I want to twerk. Like,
exactly. Thank you.
So I don't even think I can be my real self.
Yeah. And my whole thing, I feel like, to add to what you're saying, even if they was everything that people say that they should be and try and put on them, people still gonna have something to say. And this is the thing that I really want everybody to understand, is that no matter what you do, how you do it, when you do it, where you do it, motherfuckers always gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is never gonna be in unison with saying, you know what, you're doing great. I like that outfit. Your hair looks great today. You did your makeup beautifully. You know what I'm saying? It's never going to be a time where everybody's going to feel that way, because everybody got a different opinion, you know? And I really like that certain platforms like Instagram gave you an option to do things like hide your like count, hide your comments, or make it to where people can't even comment. Like, I just want to post and put that out there because I like it. I like how I look. I like how I'm feeling today. Fuck what you got to say. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. And it just gives people like more of a sense of like control and just power over their own world when it comes to this virtual reality, because that's what it is. So many people stuck in the virtual reality, they forget about real life, to appreciate the trees when they walking by, to appreciate the flowers. Like, damn, that flower looked beautiful in that garden. I was walking outside my house the other day and I was like, damn, them roses look nice. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We too busy looking at stuff on Instagram like that's fake. Like, remember the other day I showed you that what kind of bird was that? Not a flamingo.
It was a flamingo. It was pink though.
Yeah, and it had like blue, and it was like everywhere. And I'm like, I don't think I ever seen a bird like this. I'm like, damn, I want to see that, but will I ever? I don't know, because it might not even be real. You know what I'm saying? So it's just so much when it comes to social media, and I definitely agree. It definitely has an impact on people. A lot of people make it seem like, no, it don't affect me. Like, I just use it because I like it and connecting with people. Like, no, subconsciously you are affected because you spend so much of your time scrolling, reading, watching, hoping, wishing that you could be something that other people really aren't. You know, it's just all a facade. So anyways, my next question is, how often do you post?
Shit, I don't post at all.
And why not?
Because I'm camera shy. I post more on my story, if anything, but I probably got like 4 pictures on my Instagram right now. I post on my birthday. Okay. That's when I post, yeah.
Okay. And what kind of stuff do you post on your story when you do post?
Shit, memes. I post myself, like just a boomerang, cute picture. Shit. The sky. I don't know. Whatever I'm feeling.
Do you got to tap in with somebody else to ask them like their approval? Like, you think this is cute, or you like this? Or do you like go through it hella times to see what picture it is?
I go through my pictures hella time before I post something. And then I have hella pictures in my phone and I don't even post them. And they be hella cute. But yeah, I don't ask nobody.
So has there ever been a time where you posted something and you like, after you look at it for a while, you like, I'm taking this
hell
down.
Yeah. Yeah, it was this picture. I did a photo shoot for my birthday. And it was really because my boyfriend said something about it, but I deleted it.
And what he say?
He didn't like it.
What's there not to like? What's there not to like, boyfriend? What's there not to like? And you know what? I wanted to talk about social media and relationships and how it affects that. We're going to talk a little bit about that, but I got to do a whole episode on that because there's hella shit on that. I'm not even going to lie. Like, relationships need its own little category for real. But since you did bring that up, like, do you feel like it can have a positive or negative effect on your relationship? Like, what is it more?
Both. I feel like, okay, if you have two mature people, it shouldn't matter.
Right.
But I wasn't dealing with a mature nigga. My nigga is immature as fuck and everything bothers him. So I don't even follow him anymore. We don't follow each other. I don't want to see who he liking, who pictures he liking, because no. Yeah.
Do you feel like it when about the likes? So if you see your guy, your dude liking somebody else's picture, do you automatically assume like, oh, he like her or he want to talk to her or he is messaging her? Like, do you assume that?
It depends on the person because at first, no. Instagram, like, okay, for example, I have male friends and I don't look at them no type of way. I'll like a picture, but if somebody else see that, they might think I like them and I want to fuck with them. Like my boyfriend, for example. Just because I like every picture on their page, he think, oh, that's my next nigga. Like,
well,
nigga,
you did no. Like every picture. I didn't say every picture.
Like, no, like,
you're crazy.
It don't matter.
All 203.
No, okay, like, I would say majority of the pictures.
Right.
He tripping. It's like, I never fucked with him. I don't look at him like that. But he don't think that. Yeah. Other people think the same way, so.
I feel like it's kind of like a double-edged sword because it's like, Instagram was literally made to like people. Like, that's the point of it. To go on there, like, if people start talking shit, oh, you ain't liking my picture, you're a hater. Like, that's the point. But then when we like it, it's like we getting backlash because now you want this person, or you want to be with them, or you like them, or you shooting your shot. And
then it just changed like my whole interpretation of everything because now I'm tripping on shit that I wasn't tripping on because I'm with a certain person, type of person. So yeah, I feel like it depends on the two people who are in the relationship.
Yeah. So you kind of spoke on this earlier a little bit where you were talking about you feel like you can't 100% be yourself authentically. Do you feel like other people, the majority of other people are being 100% themselves authentic on social media, or do you feel like the majority of people are trying to like put on this facade and be something that they're not, and why?
I feel like majority of people are probably putting on a facade because everybody ain't got all the money in the world. Like, honestly, I be thinking about all the rich people on Instagram. Do they really got all that money or are they just capping?
The rich people?
Yeah.
Like with the blue check? Well, blue check don't matter no more.
No, like Jada, Lil Durk,
India. I think for sure.
Really?
Yeah, I think they do because just their situations, like, some of them are signed to record labels, got record deals. Jada, she got businesses already. They got businesses. They on TV. Like, they have certain things that show, like, yeah, they are making that money and they do got that income. But regular people who scheming and scamming and walking around the streets who acting like they got it, I don't think so.
Well, I don't follow too many. Well, I don't pay attention to too many regular people. Like, a lot of people on my Instagram, I know is capped out. Right. So hella their stories is muted. I don't even want to see that shit.
Yeah, I feel that. And I feel like that also is like big for me. Like, when I see people online and it just look like they shit don't stink. Basically, like, everything is glitter and glamour and gold. And I be trying to figure out, like, damn, like, what do I need to do to get there? Especially when it comes to my age. Like, it'll look like people my age are doing so much better than what I'm doing, even though I'm doing things great. My life is good. I got a roof over my head. I got a stable job. I make good income. I'm able to travel, do all these things. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, why am I not in Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Miami, all that stuff every weekend on in mansions and yachts and with the famous people and doing all this stuff? Like, why am I not doing that? But it's like, people really aren't doing that either. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they might put some posts out or record some stuff and post it later and make it seem like they did it multiple times or just whatever the case may be. But it kind of make us second guess ourselves, you know what I'm saying, and what we're doing wrong. When it's like, in reality, we're not doing nothing wrong. We in our own lane, you feel me? And it's good to be in your own lane, because when motherfuckers who pretending, you feel me, keep pretending and we really doing it, then they gonna be like, damn, like, all this pretending I've been doing all this time, like, I should have really been trying to get my shit together to actually be able to get some shit done. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I agree. People are not authentic. And I want to bring authenticity back to social media. Like, I want to get back to people not giving a fuck about what other people got to say. I mean, we always gonna care a little bit because it's just our human nature. But just more so, like, I'm about to post me at the grocery store looking a mess because I want to show y'all that they got these eggs for fucking $19 and it's out of pocket because why are you selling eggs for $19 when we all need to eat? Right. You know what I'm saying? So like just little stuff like that. Like I want to get back to reality, like getting out of this virtual reality and come back to the real world, like posting real situations. Yeah, I got a job. I work a 9 to 5 and I don't gotta scheme and scam to be cool. You feel me? Like I could have a regular job and get my money and still do all the things. It might take me a little longer, you know, but everybody online is talking about, oh, I don't want no man with no 9 to 5, or I don't want no man. Right. But that's what you got, and that's what you're doing.
And that's what's stable most of the time.
Exactly. Like, you ain't even got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. You talking about a 9 to 5. Talking about, oh, I'm not finna work at McDonald's. You don't even have no money. How you gonna say what you not McDonald's? Exactly. Like, stop playing. So, have you ever known somebody personally who was faking the funk? Like, they online be looking like they got it all good, and every time you see them, they need to borrow some money. They can't pay for their food at the restaurant. They just out here looking like some bum ass people.
Hell yeah. I know a few.
A few? And when you see them in person, do you ever bring it up or you just be looking at them like...
I be listening. I just talk. I'm not even in nobody's business for real. I really don't give a fuck, but it's like, why are you doing all of that?
Exactly.
What? But yeah, I know a couple people like that.
Yeah, me too. And I don't really be caring either until it affects me. Like, if you one of them people where you online posting, you got all this stuff and all that.
I'm thinking about hella shit in my head.
Girl, me too. I'm trying not to say no names. I don't want to be too messy. I'm telling y'all, because it's going to start getting messy on this podcast. Quit Talking Podcast. Y'all, I need to be quiet, but I can't because this is where we talk too much. I know that's right. Anyways, yeah. And you talking about all this money you got, but when it's time for you to pay, you ain't got no money when we out together. Now I got to spot you. Or what's when it's time for you to buy some diapers or some shit like that, you come with a little ass cheap ass pack. Like, nigga, where is the expensive Huggies from Costco? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing with me. Anyway, so yeah, a lot of people, and I feel like it's mainly around the getting money talk. Like, everybody just has to be rich. Everybody has to have, like, I have days where I ain't doing as good as I need to be. My bills might be paid. That's what's important. My kids is taken care of. That's what's important. We got something to eat. But can I go to the club this weekend? Nah, because I ain't got no extra money to be wasting on that. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with those moments. But I don't like that people make it seem like they don't have those moments at all. You know what I'm saying? Because then that make us look like, damn, like, why I can't go to the club every week? Like, what's wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? It's not doing nothing wrong. It's just that you're realistic and you're being real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got priorities. And if you got them straight, the club
people who always in the club ain't got no fucking money.
Exactly. They don't have no money because they're spending it on the club. Like, how you in the club just to post a picture? And a lot of times people don't even like being where they at. They just be going out just to get that picture, just to post it online. I'm noticing that too. And with me, like, I really love posting. So I'm gonna go back to that question. How often do you post? I post a lot. Like, I'm a poster. I like to be on Instagram. My friend called me a social media head, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I enjoy doing it because I feel like people like watching me. Yeah. Fuck, I like watching me. I'll be watching my story all day.
I feel like your story is hella entertaining. It's like, what is she on today?
Exactly. Like, I'm always doing something, right? So I like to put that out there. But where I feel like the fakeness comes from me is with the always having to be dolled up to do it. Sometimes I don't be feeling like being dolled up to go on social media and do that or post something like...
But what do you count as dolled up?
Dolled up, like full face of makeup. Like, for instance, I'm gonna have my hair done. I'm gonna have a cute outfit on because that's just what I like. Like, I just like to do that. But when it comes to like the full face of makeup, or even, yes, it's because of Instagram that I get an outfit every time I go out. But
for real?
Yeah, that's how it started because of Instagram. Because I didn't want to post because I know I'm gonna be posting. I'll be thinking in my head like, people see me in this outfit already. That's how it started originally. But now that I got used to it, I personally just don't like to go outside wearing the same thing now. Do I do it? Yeah, I will. But like I said, the fakeness comes from I might not posting it now because I wore it already. That's fake. That's being fake. You know what I'm saying? Because why not? I'm worried about other people and what they think. that's fake. That's not authentic. But if I was being myself, I would just put that outfit on that I wore 5 weeks ago that I didn't wash already. Like it's dirty, you know what I'm saying? I ain't wearing it every day of the week. But just based off of the simple fact that people gonna see it again, I stopped doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get me an outfit. But when it comes to like just the full face of makeup, or even me putting my contacts on all the time, like I don't like wearing my glasses because I just don't like how they make me look, because they some thick ass lenses. They like this thick, you know what I'm saying? Be looking like a fucking it's just too much. But why can't I just post with me like with my glasses on, no makeup? I'm having my cute outfit, my hair done, of course. But you know what I'm saying? Because it's the authenticity part. I'm not being 100% authentic because it's still this facade that we putting on. Like we've created this personality. It's kind of like a rap star or a singer or something. They have they other personality. You know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj, you think she walking around all day? Like, no.
I think she is.
She gotta be retarded to be doing some shit like that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it ain't no way.
I really do.
I wouldn't even want to be her friend if she did with that, if she act like that all the time, because that's just too much. But as far as personality wise, I would say like that's me being myself. Like I am wild. I do talk a lot. I'm friendly. I like to be outside turning up. That's definitely 100% me.
Yeah.
You know, if it's not, you can tell me though right now. You can tell the truth. Like we put it all out there. Like,
no, she really like that.
Right? So it's just who I am. But when it comes to just like the made up, dolled up, looking and being outside, I would say sometimes not 100% authentic with that, because sometimes I don't feel like doing all that, and I do it anyways, just because I know I'm gonna be seen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Oh, did I already ask you, what have you found yourself faking online or doing differently, or is it nothing?
Shit. I don't post because I feel like I can't be myself for real.
Right.
Yeah.
So you just keep it at that instead of having to do the facade thing. You just don't really post. Yeah, that's smart. That's also good too.
I feel like I post when I do look dolled up though. Like I post my fresh face for sure, but I want to more so post when I'm looking cute.
Yeah. And I feel like with this episode, I was very intentional. Like I didn't wear no makeup. I didn't put no lashes on. Like, and for my podcast period, I'm not going to be wearing any makeup. My first episode I didn't, but I did have my lashes on, because just lashes, they just do something to you. Like,
wake up,
makeup,
looking hella good.
Yeah, you just wake up, batting your eyes like. It ain't doing it right now. Now it just looks stupid when I do it. Like it's not the same effect. So I was like, you know what? No lashes, no makeup, no nothing. Just all my flaws, just me, beautiful, you know, and me doing my thing, and I'm okay with that. But I was intentional with this episode because I knew we was gonna be talking about the fake and the funk, and I don't want to do that with this. You know what I'm saying? With this podcast, I want to be 100% me. I want to be authentic, and I want to have a safe space to be able to do that. And I'm gonna create my own platform in order to do that. I mean, I'm using YouTube, but anyways, until they start paying me. Nah, I'm just playing. Okay, so my next question is, what do you tend to see most, like on your Instagram or your TikTok or your Facebook or whatever?
Sure, I would say people traveling. Traveling, nails, hair, just anything like aesthetic wise. Like girls is posting a lot of fashion stuff. Yeah. Or people out at dinner. People posting their food all the time. That's what I see.
For me, I think I got more of I don't know, I got all the messy shit on my shit. So I see a lot of half naked women. I see a lot of twerking. I see a lot of talk about BBLs. I got a lot of surgery stuff on there where people getting their BBLs done. Definitely a lot of gossip. And I ain't gonna lie, I stay in tune with the gossip. I really like famous people when they what they going through, because a lot of times you feel like famous people, they ain't got no shit. You got money, you got the cars. I mean, what else do you need? But they be going through shit too. So I feel like it kind of like humanizes them a little bit to me, and I feel like that's what makes it interesting to me. You know, even like watching reality TV. I love me some reality TV when they be up in there fighting and stuff. I'm like, yeah, see, these bitches is ghetto too. They just us. Like, stop playing with me. You know. So it kind of like bring them back to where it's like, okay, they're a human too. They got a real life. They going through stuff, like the whole situation. So you don't follow Shade Room.
I don't. But wait, what's going on with Meek Mill?
Oh, that gay shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on some other shit. I don't know. I need to hear it out of his mouth what he got going on, but that's besides the point. I mean, it's not really besides the point though, because it also lets you know how social media will air some shit out, even if you don't want to. And people will do they search and they digging and they will tell it all. Like he had a little shirt, he had a little sheer shirt on.
I seen that the other day,
and they was like, them allegations finna start alligating, you know, for real. Because what are you doing? Like, you're not making it no better. And like I say, it ain't nothing wrong with being gay, but just like on your shit, like if that's what you are, be that. But it goes back to social media. People are not allowed to be who they are.
Exactly.
If he is or if he ain't gay, it wouldn't matter. People gonna call him as they see it. And sometimes what you see ain't what it is, as you can tell from social media. People can put on any type of facade. So yeah. What social media platform do you feel causes people to pretend the most, and why?
Instagram.
Why you say that?
Because why do I say? I mean, because people be faking on there all the time. People acting like they got money. But I feel like also because that's really like your brand, like your page represents you. So I feel like you want to look the best. So why not fake it? Fake it till you make it.
Exactly. And it's kind of like that first impression. Like people, whenever you meet them, oh, you got Instagram? They always, they never be like, you got Facebook? I mean, I don't even have Facebook.
I ain't got no Facebook.
I haven't used Facebook since so long. But I hear a lot of people saying, though, like a lot of people that I know, they say Facebook, they love Facebook because it's like the most authentic app. That's what they feel like. And I feel like that might be because on Facebook, it's a lot of like statuses, more so checking in. Like Instagram, you don't have nothing where you could just post without a picture. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just picture based. And so it's Facebook, you don't have to post any pictures. You could just write shit all day, or Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And then with TikTok, I feel like it's videos, and so you get a little bit more deeper into people's lives because they're able to kind of talk and put music behind it, and kind of like get a little bit deeper. Instagram, they got the reels now, so you can kind of do that, but it's just different because of what it's been all this time. So it's hard to kind of like make that shift. You know what I'm saying?
Would you consider Pinterest social media?
No. I wouldn't consider it social media, just because on Pinterest it's more about discovering things that you can like use, and like it's not really like a connection thing where people are connecting with each other. And I feel like with social media it's more of a people connecting type thing.
Okay.
What about you? You think so?
I mean, I feel like it a little bit because people can comment underneath.
Oh yeah.
But I fuck with Pinterest heavy because I feel like it's so far from Instagram. Like you don't think about Pinterest when you think about social media. Yeah. So I like Pinterest.
Yeah, I use Pinterest for like my classroom ideas and stuff like that when I'm trying to put some stuff together. But I don't really use it that much to know like all the all it entails. Like I didn't even know that you could make a comment under somebody's stuff. So that's new for me. Okay. So my next question is, how does watching other people's lives, because we kind of went over this a little bit, but I want to get a little deeper into it. How does watching other people's lives through social media affect the viewer?
I feel like for me, it's different. Like sometimes I want to have that lifestyle, but then most of the time, like it motivates me to work harder to get that lifestyle. So I like to watch like De'Ara or Kyra, Monique, Jada, all of them. I like to see what they're doing because I don't know. I just want to get there like one day. I feel like it's helpful, honestly, because I'm not really. I don't know. Like I learn a lot from other people, whether it's good or bad. So I enjoy it. Yeah.
I feel like if I was to kind of like redo my Instagram a little bit and change my following up, and my algorithm would change, and it could be positive. But I feel like because I follow a lot of a lot of regular people. Like it's a couple famous people in there, but mainly just like I'm the type of person, like I said, I'm very sociable. So I go, oh, what's your Instagram? Da-da-da. So now it's just people I've met around the world with traveling, or just people from my area, from Oakland or the Bay Area or whatever, that I'm following to see what they got going on. And what I like about it is I like to see the type of life people live, even if it is fake. I just like to see what you're doing today, like where you at. Like some people post like from start to finish of their day, where other people only post like the events that they go to, and I'm like, oh, I want to go to that event, or just whatever it may be. Or I like the fact that I could comment and message them directly, like, oh, you went there today, how was it, or where you get that food from, you know what I'm saying? And then there's another thing where people be like, oh, I'm not gonna tell her like where I got my hair done or where I got this outfit from, because then everybody gonna be going there. And I feel like that's also boozy, because it's like, what's the point? Like, not only are you taking away from people's business, but you being hella boozy. I never had to like your outfit, right? First of all, so stop playing with me. Next time you won't be getting a compliment. But for real. But at the same time, I feel like the bad about it is also just that everybody making it seem like what it's not. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to believe and what not to believe. And then also just with relationships, I feel like that's the biggest one for me. relationships, watching people in their relationships, because people make it seem so good. Like they will make it seem like their life is just great, and they really be hating each other.
I feel like nowadays, like a lot of problems in relationships is showcased on social media now. Like before it was all peaches and cream, but now like you see Cardi B going through with her nigga. You just see a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people use social media as therapy. Like they think that social media is their therapist, and that's the worst place to go to, because most of the time people envy you anyways in your relationship. They trying to figure out when you get into it with your nigga or your female, so they can step up in there and get they little, shoot they shot. And sometimes, they miss, but a lot of times they make that bucket, and it's because people feel like the grass is green on the other side, so that they get on the other side and they realize the grass is greener where you water it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not watering your grass, you're not taking care of home and what's going on, then yeah, it's gonna start looking a little dirty and dingy and brown. But if you actually pouring into your foundation and your love and all that stuff, then it will be great and it will be good. And that's why a lot of times people end up leaving a significant other who things they might have had a little bit of problems, but things was actually great for the most part. Get with somebody else and their whole life get fucked up. Right. Now they looking all stupid, mad, miserable, because they didn't realize, like, damn, I should have just stuck it out over here, because this person was actually the reason I was doing good. Right. And now I done got with this bum ass bitch. She ain't got shit going for herself, and I'm over here looking like a bum ass nigga now. Look, next time think twice before you try and make a stupid ass move with this stupid ass house. Anyways, okay, so we've been talking about a lot of negative stuff, so I want to get into the positives of social media. What positive things do you get from social media, or have you gotten from that?
Definitely, I can showcase my business. So I'm a nail tech. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so I get clients from there. I get to learn from other nail techs how to do different things. I get to learn about different parts of the world that I never knew existed. So I feel like it opens my mind to a lot of stuff that I'm not even thinking about.
Yeah. My biggest one was the last one you said, travel inspiration. Like, I love to travel. And honestly, now before I go anywhere, like when I'm planning a trip, if I'm going to New York or if I'm going to Hawaii or wherever I'm going, I'm definitely going to be researching all week on social media, looking up, especially TikTok. That's the biggest one. They will post their videos from start to finish. Oh, the food was good, but the lamb was a little tough. You know what I'm saying? Don't get the oxtails, they were salty. Get the crab or get the shrimp, or don't get the shrimp because they don't clean it. Like little stuff like that, I love to know. Or even just like with hotels, what they I forgot what you call it, but just all like the pluses or the positive or the extra stuff that they got, the accommodations or whatever it may be. Like I like to know that stuff, because sometimes like when you go online, it's just the basic, what I'm saying, a basic amenities. They don't tell you about, oh, we have 10 restaurants on our block, or we have a big old amusement park down the street or something like that. Stuff things
to make your experience better.
Exactly, to enhance your experience. So I definitely feel like that. Also, instant access to information. I feel like when we didn't have social media back in the day, we had to depend mainly like on the news stations and stuff like that to get information, and that was watered down and false and fake advertising, propaganda. And so now when something happens, like for instance like the George Floyd situation and things like that, people were sitting there recording. Anytime something happened, the first thing people do is pull their phone out, which a lot of people say that's negative. It's so insensitive, but it's also spreading awareness to a lot of big issues and stuff that we got going on in the world. I think that that's very, very, very important. Another thing, I feel like, is connecting with people. I feel like I've met so many people through social media, and before it's like that's really dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even now it's kind of dangerous, but I've met a lot of people through social media, and it's been a cool experience. You know what I'm saying? I got like people who call themselves my kids' aunties, stuff like that. Never met my kids, but they just love them because they see them on my page and how we interact with each other. Or my long lost cousins, what I'm saying, that they live like somewhere in freaking New Orleans or something like that, and we just be chopping it up online. You feel me? I think that that's really cool, and I really like that aspect. So them are some positives for me. Okay, so this is a fun one. What's your favorite social media platform? And if you had to get rid of one social media platform, what would it be?
If I had to get rid of one,
first, what's your favorite?
I'm trying to debate if it's Instagram or YouTube. Okay. Because YouTube, I look up everything on there. If I had to get rid of one, it might be Instagram. Why? Or Facebook, because I don't use it, but Facebook, yeah, maybe Facebook, because I don't use it. But yeah, YouTube, I would say YouTube because you can literally look up anything and something will pop up. And it's different ways on how to do things. So I say YouTube.
Yeah. I would say I like YouTube too. I don't use it enough though. I would definitely say my favorite is Instagram. I love Instagram, and that's just based off of how much I use it. I'm always on Instagram. And if I had to get rid of something, it would probably be Facebook for sure, because I don't use Facebook at all. I don't even care about Facebook. Yeah. Like, I don't care about Facebook at all. I might go on there to be nosy here and there just to see what people got going on. So I have an old one, but I don't be on there posting or nothing like that ever. I do like when I go on there around my birthday though. It's a whole bunch of like happy birthday, Adriana, because on Facebook it like notifies you when it's somebody's birthday. So I think that's real cute. I think Instagram should do that, so that everybody who even I don't even know them needs to come to my Instagram on my birthday and say happy birthday because it's my birthday. Like what? But yeah, I would get rid of that. I don't have Twitter. I've been trying to make one because I don't have Twitter either, and I don't know why it's not letting people make it right now. I tried to make one like 3 times. Ooh, my computer is doing its own thing again. I feel like I want a Twitter because it's so messy. Like I live for the mess when it comes to, like the social media stuff though. Like it's so messy and they be putting all this raw, uncut stuff on there. Like
it be some crazy shit on Twitter.
Yes, and I'm like, oh my god, and it's no like censorship. I guess like you can post whatever. Instagram be deleting my posts, taking stuff down. Like who do you think you are? Stop playing with me. Anyway. So I like that about Twitter. I'm trying to make one. If y'all know how to make one, drop the comment below because I need to make a Twitter so I can get into all the messy stuff. I'm trying to be there. Okay. So how did you come up with your social media handle? And is it the same on all your media platforms?
First, my name was Sosa Diddy on Instagram. I think I got that from a song.
Okay.
I want to.
You Sosa Diddy.
I think I got that from like Young Thug or something. And then I changed it to Karis.cene because that's like a fashion name that I want to have. But
that's cute.
Thank you. And I have like 2 or 3 other Instagrams. One is my nail page. One is my hair wrap page. And then I made another one too. I forgot.
Okay. And what made you make them? Are they all the same or are they all different?
They're all different.
And is it because for different reasons?
Yeah, different businesses, really. I don't be on social media like that. And I think it's because my mom didn't let me be on social media. So I have a different experience than you. Like, you have fun on there because you grew up with it. Me, I was getting in trouble for being on it, so
it also goes back to your childhood and your upbringing and what your parents instill in you and let you do and not let you do. And that's a good that you said that because my son right now, my oldest, y'all, Papa, he's 7 and he's like begging me about creating a YouTube channel. And I'm so just like on edge about it because I know that once I open him up to that world, then that's when he's going to open up to all them judgments. And he's finding himself. He's learning who he is, gaining that confidence. I don't want nothing to take that from him, you know? And so, like, I'm very strict on that. And he like, Mommy, everybody else got it. I'm like, I don't care what everybody else got. You know what I'm saying? I seem like the mean mom, but really it's out of love. Like, I want you to have that confidence, that love for yourself. I want you to have that solid foundation, you feel me, before you go out into the real world and got to hear what everybody else got to say. Before you know that it don't even matter what everybody else got to say. Cause he at school, oh, they told me my haircut. They told me I'm bald headed. Are you bald headed? No. So why are you even responding to that? So I know you can't handle no social media. Like, come on now. But yeah, that was a good point to add. So moms out there and dads out there, listen to what Karis say. It does make a difference if you allow your kids to be in that stuff young or if you don't. Okay. For me, my social media is Adriana Hatch all across the board. And it's been like that since like MySpace days.
For real?
Yes.
What's Hatch?
Hatch, what? Lil Boosie, my man, what? Yes, my inspiration. I love Lil Boosie. I tell this story all the time. Love Lil Boosie. His name's Torrance Hatch. And I made my name Adriana Hatch, just like my alias. And everybody knows me as Adriana Hatch. And I love it. I don't mind it. So that's all across the board, all of my social media. I just felt like it was easier for people to find me that way. And then people just know me as that. So I just kept it that way. And it rings. I like the name. So my name is the same all across the board. But that's enough about Boosie because I can talk about him all day because I love him so much. So I want to get a little bit more into some fun stuff. So let's talk catfishing. So have you ever met somebody online that you ended up like connecting with in person? And how did it go?
No, girl, I'm boring.
Really?
I'm not meeting nobody on Instagram. I mean, No, I ain't never met nobody that I didn't know.
Mm-hmm. No,
Mm-mm.
never.
Mm-mm.
Well, I have a couple of times. Like, it's kind of like online dating a little bit. Like, I've used social media as my online dating, and it's been times where it's been great. Like, I done met me a man who we was fucking with it for months. You feel me? For a cool minute from meeting offline, and just from the first date, like, he was just hella just. I don't know. I liked him. You know that song, Chris Brown, when he be like, "This was a come up. I'm glad that you showed up." Hey, that was how I was feeling. Like, oh, you done came into my life and knocked something into me. Hold on. So I don't know. I'll be meeting people online, and I've went out on some dates and hung out with people, and it's been a good vibe. Like, I haven't had no horrible experience. I've had an experience where I'm like, I don't like this nigga, like, you know. But I feel like men have more of an experience where they might meet somebody online and they like, she do not like these pictures. Like, her hair fucked up, her attitude weird. Like, yeah, like, it don't look nothing like this. Like, with the filters, you look like a totally different person. You feel me? And I heard a lot of men say that. With us, we don't really have that issue as much. Like, maybe more so, like, you look broker than what you looked online. Like, it looked like you have some more money from what I've seen online. But yeah, so I done had some cool dates from Instagram. You know, I fuck with the little Instagram dating, and it be seeming like you know the person already a little bit because they got their stories. You've been watching them, following them, and stuff. So yeah, it'd be cool. I enjoy it. Okay, do you have a Finsta?
I don't.
You don't? Do you use your business pages as a Finsta?
No.
So if you want to look somebody up, but you don't want them to know that you looking, would you use your business page to go look?
Sure, probably. No, because they gonna know it's me. Everybody know both of my names.
Yeah, that's true.
So that wouldn't even work.
That's true. I've never had a Finsta ever in my life. I know most people do. Like, I've never had a fake Instagram. I've never went from a fake page to go watch nobody, like, ever. Like, if anything, I'll go from my own page or I'll have my friends go watch. But me actually making a fake page to do that's hella energy. That's just I don't have the time to do that. Like, I'm a busy woman. You know what I look like doing that off for a bitch. Like, bitch, if I'm gonna come, I'm gonna come. You gonna see me. Like, I like to be seen. And has somebody ever hit you from a fake page? Or do fake pages be watching you?
Yeah, fake pages be watching me. Somebody hit me? I don't know. I feel like but I can't think about it right now.
People be hitting me from fake pages all the time. People be watching me from fake pages, and I feel like I know who it is most of the time because this nigga been stalking my fucking life and every move. It's so fucking annoying. And no matter how many pages I block and fucking delete and block and delete and get them off my page, a new one is gonna come because this nigga is obsessed with me, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, leave me alone.
Be there forever.
Yeah, forever. But yeah, like, fake pages, they be all in my requests, they be all in my views, all the shit. Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I be knowing who the people is because I know who's obsessed with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? People make it obvious. Like, y'all are weirdos. But as far as me, no, I don't have a fake Instagram. No, I don't do that. I don't be having time for that shit. That shit is weird. Have you ever had a stalker via social media?
No.
No? No ex-boyfriend, no current boyfriend? You don't think?
After I broke up with...
Because you said you and your boyfriend don't follow each other.
We don't.
So you think he don't be watching you?
He watch me. Yeah, I'm not private.
Oh, he just watch you from his page.
I can't see his shit, but he can see mine, for sure. But
there go your stalker shit. There go your stalker. Okay. So, do you feel like social media is a distraction?
Yes.
Why?
Like, to me?
Or just in general, to you and in general?
No, it's not a distraction for me because, I mean, I get distracted. I'm supposed to be doing something. I be on my phone scrolling, but, like, it's not too big of a deal. But for other people, yeah.
She's talking about me, guys.
I'm talking about, like, I know. I have a couple of, or just one friend. No, I'm not even gonna say that. Nope.
Are you speaking on me all on the platform?
I feel like it can be a distraction to younger people just because they'll get caught up in, like, what's going on there. Yeah. Half of the time it's not real, so yeah, I feel like it's a distraction to the younger generation.
Yeah, well, I'm older than you. I'm her big sister. And it's a distraction for me. I ain't gonna lie. And it's just because, like, I'll be, like, let's say I'm supposed to be, like, at work and doing some paperwork or something like that. Like I'll end up scrolling on Instagram because I get bored, and now I've been watching Instagram for 30 minutes, and I'm like, damn, I just missed 30 minutes of doing work right now. Or at the house, like I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna just get shit together, and I'll sit down, like, you know, for 10 minutes. I'm taking a little break. Hours pass. I'm sitting here on my phone, you know, and not necessarily like I'm exaggerating. I don't just sit on the phone for hours, like, you feel me? But I do get distracted. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm supposed to be doing something, I get on my phone. Instead of me taking a little quick little scroll, it's probably going to be a 10-minute scroll. You feel me? And that's too long when you're supposed to be doing something. So I do get distracted. It also causes distractions. Like if I'm trying to be, like, let's say for instance, I ain't trying to go out this weekend because I'm trying to relax or save some money or whatever the case may be. If I see hella people promoting different parties or events going on,
you're gonna be outside.
I'm gonna be outside because it's like, damn, I was supposed to be doing this, but now I'm distracted because y'all talking about this, supposed to be popping. I want to be where it's popping at, like, you know. So that's the type of distraction it causes for me too. But it's not bad because it's like I can, like, when it comes to the going out stuff, I can avoid that because if I really don't feel like it, or if I feel like, nah, I ain't finna do that, like 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna go on with what I really know I need to do. So, but it can be a distraction. And I do agree with the younger kids because I feel like younger kids, their whole life is on social media. They don't go outside no more. They don't go to parties. They don't be on the buses turning up. Like we used to be on the buses, going wherever we needed to go. We used to be at the mall, kicking it, meeting up at friends' house. Like they like, I'll talk to you on the phone. I'll see you on Instagram.
But like, you were saying how kids don't be in reality, and I feel like that's another distraction because they always on their phone and they can't just be in real life. They can't be outside, just asking normal questions. And I also feel like because they record everything, that's a distraction for like pedophiles and shit. Like they see them, and then that just causes other stuff to come up.
Yeah, and also you be so busy recording that you don't get a chance to really appreciate it in the moment. If you got a concert, you're looking at your phone, make sure you got the right angle, you're able to really see the performance or really get into it because you're recording. That's such a distraction, you know?
Can turn up, enjoy the music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I might struggle with that with my podcasting. So it's like I'm going to be at a show and I'm going to have to record everything. I'm not even going to be able to really see it. Am I getting my money's worth? I don't know, but I love podcasting, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. Okay. So how do you feel life would be different if social media never existed?
I feel like life would be 10 times better. I feel like, I don't know, people would be more, we wouldn't all try to be the same. I feel like everybody be trying to be the same and just have the same type of goal, but it would keep everybody out of each other's business. I feel like it would be less messy. I feel like there would be better bonds too, because I don't know, people just wouldn't be getting into it as much. It'd take longer for stuff to happen. Stuff happen, we got at our fingertips. So
and to add to that, I feel like everything is a trend now, and people try to follow the trends. That's what you're talking about, being different. Like I feel like it's a trend. Like for instance, toxic relationships. So now we got all this toxicity when it comes to relationships. Everybody's fighting and getting into it and saying, "Oh, this means he loves me or she loves me because she busting windows out my cars and stealing my stuff and all this stuff like that." When that's not reality. That's not the real definition of love. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes I feel like certain people. I feel like people label things, and it's just, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like somebody will say something and everybody just hop on a bandwagon. Nobody has their own mind.
Exactly.
For example, toxic relationships. Like somebody might post something that you might consider toxic, but it's really not toxic. Somebody might just be trying to get to the bottom of something, try to figure out. They might not even be really arguing. They trying to have a discussion, but
because you have pushback, it's considered toxic.
Yeah, or because somebody is looking at it one way, somebody immature, they're gonna label it toxic when somebody else could know how to have a healthy conversation and it's not toxic. So I feel like it would change in that aspect too. Like everybody would just be able to think for themselves a little bit more.
People wouldn't be so socially awkward either. Like it's so hard for people. You think so? You think it's because of social media?
I feel like it's because of the comments. Yeah. I'm always worried about what somebody think about what I'm doing.
Yeah, I feel like it's so much social awkwardness because people are not used to being outside and engaging with people like in human form. They're used to engaging with people online. So you have this basically like this mask, this shield, you know, the phone, through the phone, the computer, or whatever it is that protects you from actually being able to have that real deep conversation or discussion and be able to formulate your thoughts. Online, you got time to think about what you're about to say. When you're in somebody's face, it ain't that much time. You having the conversation that's back and forth right then and there. Online, you could pause for a second. You ain't even got to respond to a motherfucker for 3 days, and then you finally respond after you thought about what you wanted to say.
Oh,
and all that
my phone
stuff.
died. Nigga, no, it didn't.
Exactly. Exactly. So stuff like that. So yeah, I think it'll be different too. I think we'll lose a lot of the benefits too when it comes to businesses and people becoming famous and people getting money on certain ways and just things like that. But I feel like it will be beneficial in just like who we are as people, like how well-rounded we are, and things like that. But it would definitely be a huge difference for sure. So I want to know, what advice can you give to young boys and girls who are actually using social media right now?
I think for the younger generation, if you see somebody on Instagram, don't rush to get to where they're at because you don't know what it took to get them there. Really just stay at your own pace, and just enjoy life. Like, use it as a tool. Like, y'all have so many advantages now, and social media is definitely one. So I would say definitely be kind to people, because you don't know what anybody's going through, and your little comment, whether you're just being funny or not, could really mess somebody up. So definitely just remember to be you, stay in your own lane, and be kind to people. Be nice.
That's some good advice. I like that. Definitely be kind because you don't know what people are going through. I really love that one. Okay, so I want to introduce y'all to my new signature segment. It's called Quote of the Day. And what this signature segment is I'm going to find 5 quotes off of some social media platform, some meme or something like that. And you are going to be able to choose from the 5 which one resonates with you the most right now, or which one you like the most out of the 5. Okay, so I'm going to read them off the top, and you guys can read it from the screen. Number 1. Just a fine bitch taking life one day at a time. Period. Again, just a fine bitch taking life one day at a time. Okay. 2. I love when a man is tender over me. Fall off the bone, baby.
Get the fuck niggas.
3. Block, delete, move on. 4. Normalize leaving people in whatever weird reality they have chosen. And number 5. If I'm the problem, you the reason.
I say the first one because I literally just posted that like last week. So yeah, because I'm really just worried about myself. I'm young, I'm cute, and I got a good head on my shoulders, so I feel like that resonates with me the most.
Yeah.
So, I would say the 4th one, but what was the 4th one?
The 4th one was normalize leaving people in whatever weird reality they have chosen.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna choose that one.
So the final answer, the quote of the day is just a fine bitch taking life one day at a time. Okay, I heard that. Anyways, that was such a good talk. I loved having you here. I love spending time with you. I love you so much. But before we leave, I want you to just tell everybody, like what you got going on. I know you talked about your business a little bit, but give them a little bit more, where you located, where they can find you, what's your Instagram handle, your business page, just give them some tea on.
So my Instagram is _everythingfine. Everything fine.
It's tagged below.
I do nails. I do medical pedicure. So people who have fungus, diabetes, just elderly people with really thick toenails and bad skin on their feet. I do acrylic nails. I do gel X. I do natural nails, pedicures, manicures, everything. So that's my business page, and I'm located in Castro Valley on Redwood Road. So prime location, right off the freeway, right there.
Yeah, and she do it all. She do it good too. She be doing my nails and my toes. I just got my toes done. I'm about to get my nails done for her because I got some press-ons on right now. So I had to take a little trip, and she be booked up, y'all. So make sure y'all get up in there. Everything that she mentioned is tagged in the video, so y'all be able to follow her on her Instagram page. And whatever other social media platform she has. I'll have some of her pictures of pedicures and nails that she's done also added to the end of the video. So make sure y'all check that out. And until next time, make sure you tune the fuck in and never tune out. Huh?